Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to today's video. We are around 9 weeks out from my competition, or competition number 2, which we're now doing the countdown from. Today's video, we're going to be doing a day of eating and taking you guys along with a Thursday. And we're getting things started. It is, I think, now around 4:30. Got all the camera and stuff set up. We're starting things off with a Berry Blast Rise. I really like this flavor, and I've been drinking these a lot in the morning. I don't know, if you guys have tried the Ring Pop Berry Blast collab for Rise, let me know down below if you like it. I personally love it. But what we got today, macronutrient targets are going to be 64 fat, 275 carb, 214 protein. So we're shooting for that. And then we got big butt, big back workout coming up very soon. So this can be the game plan for today. Weigh-ins for the show. This week I broke 205. So I've had 2 weigh-ins that were sub 205. I had a 204.8 and I think a 204.6. So your boy's getting lean. And originally we thought 192 was going to be the weight. Now we're really going for, of course, what the look's going to be. And that could probably be in the 195 to 200 range. So a lot of fun to come as we keep plunging down there. But I'm gonna get breakfast ready. I'll show you what we got. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we got another 30 grams of Rice Krispies. We got the 2 scoops of the frosted chocolate cupcake. So we got that pudding action. And this thing's like 350 calories. It's 50 grams of protein. It's awesome. I actually look forward to this in the morning. But this stage in prep, and I say this to a lot of people, is all food tastes way, way better when this seems gourmet to me. So your taste buds just make everything taste better when you're in a dieting phase, especially when you're in a prep. So it's a very interesting situation, but it makes you really appreciate things again. So in a way, I am thankful for this prep because we're going through this suck, the suffering, but it kind of does make you appreciate the more status quo or the surpluses and all that. Because if you can have your favorite food like every single day, I don't know, is it your favorite food still after 6 months? That's the question. So I'm gonna eat this up and then we're gonna get ready for some training. All right, so we're in the gym. We're doing a big butt, big back day. Today my legs are pretty toast. Yesterday was a leg day that we actually did later. I'll talk more about that later on, but my legs are pretty toast. So I think for the leg movements for today, so a lot of the glute movements, we're just gonna try to maintain our strength or take it a little bit lighter, but really hit back hard. So we're starting off, we got hip press, and then we also got a lat pull down, so let's get into it. So next up we're going to be doing, it's kind of like a seal row, but I totally stole this from Chris Bumstead. So it's kind of like, we're more focused at bringing our elbows around and kind
kind of work on that upper back because I lack back thickness. So the center of my back doesn't have much depth to it. So this is what hopefully helps. C-Bum said that this helped blow up his back. So pretty much if I can do this for the next 8 weeks, I'm gonna have a back like C-Bum. That's what I'm envisioning. So now we're gonna finish things up with a little bit of bicep and tricep work. So we're gonna go 4 sets of each of these back and forth. All right, so we just had a great workout. As you can see, I also upgraded to the half-gallon jug just because I've been really thirsty during training. But as you see behind me, this is my car. It no longer is blue. So we got the wrap removed because I'm gonna be returning the lease. I usually do 2-year leases. I'm not extending this lease though. And so I wanna ask you guys, I am getting a different car in the next 1 to 2 or 3 weeks. What do you think that next car is gonna be? Let me know down below in the comments. Time for our post-workout meal, and what we got today, pretty excited for. We have chicken thighs cut up on some 647 bread that was toasted in the broiler, and I threw on some G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, which is negligible calories. So super excited about this. Had a party, a get-together last weekend, and the cheat code is to cook chicken thighs in the smoker because it's not chicken breast to where it gets really dry, and a lot of people that aren't dieting actually do enjoy the chicken thighs. And what I do is I'll smoke up a bunch and then I'll cover them in G. Hughes barbecue sauce. So for me, I'm able to have some of it because it's pretty low calorie density, but then everyone else can have, you know, the brisket and stuff. And I'll just stick to the lean parts of the brisket. But I'm gonna eat this up, easy, delicious meal, and then we're gonna get into the office. All right, and as I eat my delicious chicken thigh meal, Nicole made some creme brulee, some homemade creme brulee. So just, there it is. All right, can you just scoop out a little bit? Looks beautiful. Well, damn. All right, so we are in the office. It's around 7:30 or so about to be getting into my deep work block. Usually that's 7 to noonish or so. Today is Thursday, so Thursdays, the way that these ones look like is get some projects done during this deep work block. Then I have a couple client calls. A lot of people that have been with me for the long term. I get to speak to today, and then also we get to welcome our newest members because we have kickoff tonight. So our newest HFP members, I have the kickoff call tonight on Thursday to get them started and make sure they have everything they need for this upcoming Monday for their start date. So that is what Thursdays typically look like. Right now I'm going to get into some projects, and again, priority number 1 is getting our Sedona retreat ironed out in terms of what the itinerary looks like. And right now it's looking like Sedona apparently is known mainly for the hiking and the red rocks, so some of that. Stargazing is out there, and we may be doing a guided yoga class in a pretty cool environment. So I'm really stoked for this event, but you know, putting together any event for 20 plus people is always a stressful process, especially for me, because it's like, oh, I hope people like this. I hope it's not too much to where people are tired, but I hope it's still valuable for people to make the time to come out for it. So those are some things I'm going to be getting into, and I'll keep you guys posted what else happens today. Got a little midday snack. We got 600 grams of watermelon, and it's around 10 a.m. so we're gonna eat this up and get back into things. What's going on? It is now around 1 o'clock, so me and Nicole are making some 2-ingredient pizza dough. So the 2 ingredients for this, saw this on the internet. We got self-rising flour and fat-free Greek yogurt. And so you're just gonna put them into a bowl like so. That, wow. But I did throw in some salt and a little bit of garlic powder. So it's technically 4 ingredients. But shout out to my client, Andy, for letting me know this, this recipe. We made it twice already, and it was pretty phenomenal. So you just mix this together, and then eventually use your hands to make a dough. And then we're gonna spread the dough out, cook it on its own, and then gonna cook it with some stuff on it. And some of that stuff is gonna be fat-free ricotta, which is literally 100% protein, or at least that's what the nutrition facts say. So I'll show you guys what this turns into. So here's what we're working with. That's what that dough turned into. Put some I can't believe it's not butter spray on and garlic on the edge. Here is Nicole's. This was 100 grams of the flour and 120 grams of the Greek yogurt. Here it is, fresh out the oven. We got this beautiful pizza with ricotta and parm. So this has been an absolute cheat code in terms of macros. It is, we got some fat-free ricotta cheese right there. And the macros on this, I don't think I believe them, but it says 0 fat, 0 carb, and 11 grams of protein. It tastes a little sour. Hopefully it's not just bad, but yeah, it's getting the job done. So that's what I top mine with, so we get a good amount of protein. I would probably always, when it comes to cheese, don't go full fat-free. You sacrifice either how well it melts or how well it tastes. So going low fat is usually the play. So this is the part skim that Nicole actually used, which definitely tastes better, but my macros are better. So let's get a taste test of how this is. We got the corner piece. It's not too floppy on the inside, so we did pretty good. Let me check the middle. Yeah, not bad. And so, that's money. Very much money. It's crispy on the edge. So what we do is we put it in just the dough for like 20, 25 minutes. That gets it pretty crispy. I don't think you could have heard that. But, and then we put toppings on and put it back in for around 7 minutes or so. But very solid. Macros are here. It's one of those, I don't know if you can really call it macro friendly, but overall is very solid. Highly recommend. All right, so now I'm getting in some steps because I gotta get my 12,000 steps in per day, which reminds me, I forgot to have my phone in my pocket because that actually counts my steps. So we are doing the lap, which is around the table and around the couch, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. And also I'm catching up on some of the free fights we got on YouTube. So I've been kind of off my UFC game. I haven't really been caught up. But I did get asked, also shout out to Greg, for some house updates. So we don't have much, I don't think we have much for you guys, but I'll show you right now. In case you forgot, this used to be a staircase. We used to have a staircase coming down right exactly where this table is, but now we have a table, which I did not clean, but we got this table now, and then this is kind of where I do my lap all the way around here. But we removed the staircase. There used to also be a staircase going down to the basement, but we got that knocked out so we could really open this place up. So super stoked about it. And then so this chair or this table we just got actually after the wedding. Also, this thing is a very cool book, Adventure. What is this? The Adventure Challenge. It's just like random scratch off date ideas. So really like that. And then finally we got another Ninja Creamy, which I'm gonna walk around and eat as I take my steps. You know, calories in, calories out at the same time. But not too many changes when it comes to the house. Next up, we're gonna be changing out some vanities in the first floor, but haven't got that done quite yet, but that's coming. All right, so now we got another one. This is another creamy. This one is made with 3 Oreo thins mixed in, changing it up. The last one had 3 peanut butter cups, those Quest peanut butter cups mixed in. And then also, earlier I said that that pizza recipe, the pizza crust, is not necessarily like a macro-friendly, like throw in xanthan gum and mix for 3 hours type recipe. It's kind of normal because it's using regular flour and Greek yogurt. So, but the macros are still pretty darn solid. Nicole called me out, but it's really tasty. Now what we're getting into is going to be, we're going to try out this anime. I think it's like a new one, Zom 100, and we're going to see how it is because I looked on Reddit and it appears like it's got some good reviews. All right, we are back. So just finished up kickoff. It was great. And now we are closing out the day. So what I made is, because kickoff night, it's a late night. It's already like 8 o'clock. I made my final creamy of the day, so that makes 3 of these for the day. And this one has the Quest peanut butter cups up in it, blended all up in it. Look how creamy it is. So I'm gonna eat that. That's gonna be phenomenal. And come over here because we get our fruits and vegetables in. Actually, well, I got watermelon in today, but got a little bit of this. We got some of our vitamins. What are in here is I use these 3. We got reds, we got greens, and we got creatine. And then we got a frother. So we're gonna froth it up. It doesn't taste too bad. Usually greens are pretty awful, but this one tastes pretty good. And so I got my sleepy pills in that as well. But that is going to do it for today's video. Let's see if I'm a good client or a bad client. So goal macros were 64 fat, 275 carb, 214 protein. We had 59 fat, 248 carbs, and protein was 247.
hashtag bad client, because I was 30 over in protein, but 30 under in carbs. So that about, in terms of calories is about the same, but also a good client hits the macros that their coach gave. So if you made it this far, comment down below, bad client. But I'm going to finish this day up, going to eat this ice cream, and then it is bedtime. Also, the anime we watched, Zombie 100, Zom 100, we like it. I like it. So we're going to probably watch that through. It was like trending on Hulu, or it was like their top anime or something. So I looked it up on Reddit, and people were like, yeah, it's not bad. And Nicole, does it pass? Cool. So we'll be watching that. But thank you guys so much for watching. We are something like 9 weeks out, and we're going to keep getting smaller and smaller to the stage. But keep it flexible. I'm out.